Good morning, everyone. So we are about 55 miles west of Quartzsite, and we're going to see something that you normally would not find in the desert. A slot canyon. So you can actually get pretty close to the canyon with a vehicle. You can actually see some tire tracks and all right there. So this is about as far down as you come. You will need four-wheel drive and be comfortable with driving through the sand in the wash. I brought my little SUV, so I did not drive it in here. I actually parked back up at the road, which is about a quarter mile up this canyon. As you can see, it starts off pretty wide in here. And then right here, we are at the entrance to the slot canyon. So I don't think I mentioned it, but this canyon is called Gargoyle Canyon. And you can definitely see why it would be named that way once you get in here. This is not your typical Utah slot canyon. This is more of a just broken and very eroded away type canyon. And from what I've read online, this is a pretty easy hike. There are two cruxes that I guess depending on ability and or fear. So there may be two different ends to the canyon for you. Definitely lots of cool features. It's just a little offshoot. Goes out, a big dry fall. Looks like a lot of water probably comes down through there. Then the slot canyon continues. Like I said, so far this has been fairly easy. You can see that the section I just did was kind of an off-camber rock scramble. It's not slippery. Just look for footholds and you should be just fine. So the canyon is definitely starting to tighten up now. Okay, so we have reached the first crux here. It's a pretty much straight up vertical wall, 9 or 10 feet. I think you could definitely climb it, but somebody has stacked up some rocks right here to allow you to go up this way and around it. not too bad. So, like I said, crux number 2. You can see these 2 bad boys are kind of blocking the way, but there's 2 options. There's a little tunnel over here. It's kind of a rock slide. You got to go up, or you take this tunnel over here to the right, and that's the one we're going to take. If you are claustrophobic, I would say this is probably going to be the end of the run for you. Because it really doesn't get any better. And you guys thought that was all there was. Now, if you don't think you can get through that section, don't feel entirely bad, because the end of the canyon is maybe another 200-300 feet after that. I mean, as you can see, the narrowness of the canyon is pretty much over. It's widened back up in this little spot here. And so guys, this is pretty much the end of it. There's just this little short. You could certainly hop up there, but as you can see, we're all the way at the top of the canyon, so there's nothing left. Just gonna open back up from there. So once you get to this big black rock wall here, that'll kind of be your turning around point. All right, so that's the end of the canyon. Like I said, it's fairly easy. There's just those 2 spots that you don't, if you're claustrophobic or you got bad hips or bad legs or bad knees and you can't get up that ledge, that's gonna be the end for you. Turn around and go back. You're not missing out on a whole lot beyond that. Like I said, it's only another couple 100 feet. Pretty much anybody can get to this point. I brought my kids here. They're 8 and 9, they did it just fine. And actually we brought our 2-year-old in a pack and my wife carried her in. So, it's a great family hike. From here, we're gonna head about 20 minutes away, and there's something else pretty cool that I found that I wanna go check out. So I'll meet you guys over there. All right, so we finally made it to our second stop. And actually, as you can see, I had to go back and get my truck. I know there's multiple ways to get where we're at right now. The way I came was clearly a UTV Jeep route. It was a seriously high clearance, definitely needed to be shorter wheelbase and low 4-wheel the entire time. So anyway, we are out here at a spot. I think I'm in the right place. I'm not 100% sure. I do see some activity here, so let's grab our gear we're gonna need for this stop and we'll see what's going on. All right, so for this stop, we're gonna need a pair of gloves and a shovel. All right, so we are at the Houser Geodebed. So we are going to go hunting for geodes. I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking for. I mean, I kind of know what a geode looks like, but not really. So I guess we'll dig and see if we can find anything. Alright guys, so I've been digging for close to 2 hours, and this is everything I found. Definitely nothing worth taking in and having cut. I actually just brought a hammer with me and busted them open. I don't know if I can get this thing to focus or not, but you can definitely see crystal inside all these. But none of them appear to have a cavity. But each one does seem to have a crystal inside. And then here's a big one that has a pretty big area to it. But I mean, it was fun. I don't know, honestly, if it was worth the drive out here, because like I said, you need, you know, pretty high clearance, 4-wheel drive, and it's about 20 miles off any main road, so it's definitely slow going. Was it fun? Yeah. Would I come back out here again? No. Maybe I came to the wrong spot. You know, maybe this area is just too dug up. You can actually see up on some of the tops up there where people have been digging around some of the outcroppings. But yeah, I don't know. So Houser Geodebeds, you know, not really that great, but maybe I was in the wrong spot. Maybe you guys can tell me where I should have been if anybody's been here before. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed the Slot Canyon. Hope you guys, you know, enjoyed trying to hunt for some geodes, even though we didn't really find anything that great. And I'll put the GPS coordinates for both the Slot Canyon and the Geodebed down in the description. So, all right guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys on the next one.